Understanding this week's assignments. This is week 3, February 8th through February 12th. I have to go through this with you again because last week we had some trouble understanding the directions in an assignment when the tasks are numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the third task on some of them might have been to share a screenshot, and the screenshot wasn't shared. So you guys will see, you'll go in here 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Friday I left off only because there is no school on Friday, but there is a task 5 for reading and writing, but you probably will be able to get that done on Thursday. I just left it in that column. Quill is due on Friday, but you'll probably want to start it earlier. So let me just go into the vocabulary tasks real quick. The first one is going to be listening to the song for the new unit. So you'll just click on there and listen to the song. That's all you have to do. And then mark as done. And we may even have time to do that in class where you mark as done. The second assignment is the rock band. Okay. And so you're just going to click here, it doesn't look like I got to go in and activate that. So you'll click here, to do the rock band, but make sure that you do your word cards first before you do rock band. And I believe we'll be able to do that in class as well. Okay. And then I've got the face-to-face code in there so that we can go on to the next task, which is this is the practice test before you take the test for today. So these are all face-to-face tasks. I'm not super worried about that. And then let me go back to the home page. So I just went through vocabulary with you. And then let me get back to the page. Sorry. All right, so math, we start with task 1. Okay, and you need to watch the video. It's right here. Okay, it's 6 minutes. And then in the text box, you're going to explain the answer to the following questions. There's 1 question, 2 question, 3 question, and 4 questions. So you're going to have 4 answers. All right, do 3 and 15 have a common factor? Do 6 and 9 have a common factor? Do 4 and 16 have a common factor? And you're not simply just going to say yes or no. If 3 and 15 have a common factor, you're going to say yes, and that common factor is. Number 4, what would the fraction 9/15 simplify to, and how do you know? The video is going to help you with every single one of those. That last question, you're going to take what you learned from the video and then apply it. This task, you'll watch this video. Instead of me making you watch Sal in the Khan Academy, I went through the lesson with you. I taught it to you. And then you're going to go in and you're going to take the Khan quiz. Okay. This is a 7-point assignment. I just broke it down for you. 7 correct is an A, 6 correct is a B+, so 4, 3.5. 5 correct is a C, 2.5. Anything below getting 5 correct is an E, it's a 0.5. If you don't watch the video, you probably are likely not going to get a 4. And so I suggest that you watch the video. After you take the Khan Academy quiz, then you are going to upload a screenshot of your score. Okay, task 3, very short video, 4 minutes. It's not going to take you very long. You need your math journal, you need a pencil, and you will have to add a screenshot. Okay, there's your heads up. Task 4 for math, same thing. You're going to need your math journal, you're going to need a pencil, and you're going to need to upload a screenshot. Okay, and then you'll be done with the math tasks. Okay, so reading and writing, I smushed those together. And this is just again, reviewing some personification. There's a question at the very end of the video. Okay, so after watching it, I want you to answer that question, and you're going to answer that in the text box. Okay, here there's a quiz, and in the quiz, what they do is they give you, let's look at question 1 just so you can get an idea. So personification can make your writing more powerful, emotional, and vivid. You can personify anything that is human. All right, and we kind of went over all that. It is when you give a human quality or human characteristic that anything is not that to anything that is not human. Which revision to the sentence, so revision means which fix up to the sentence below, uses personification to make the imagery more vivid. So you could write in your writing, the morning was humid and gray, but it did not rain. Okay, that is not powerful. That's not emotional. We don't really get a vivid description there. So you want to take this sentence and personify it. So you would go through and look at these answers. The stubborn sky held tightly to her dark clouds, and the morning passed without rain. The weather was bad that morning. The morning was as hot and humid as a rainforest. The weather was so unbearable, all we could do that morning was pray for rain. So, which one of these sentences uses personification? All right, and so then you would just choose. Okay, and the rest of the questions are pretty much like that. All right, so just go through there and then you'll submit the quiz. And these are just short little nonfiction reads. This is a really interesting read about a coqui frog. And there's some questions that you're going to answer. This question is, what evidence from the reading shows that the coqui frog is beloved in Puerto Rico, but not in Hawaii? All right. And I do go over every single one of these answers in the video. So you've got a very good chance of really bringing up your grades and keeping them at A's. Okay, so here you're going to read, or I'm going to read to you and you'll follow along. It's about blue whales and how they make sound. And Gizmo makes an appearance, making lots of sound in this video. And then the question I want you to answer is, what 2 things do blue whales use sound for? Explain using text evidence. And then the next one, the howler monkey, he makes quite a bit of noise too. And the question I want you to answer is, how are howler monkeys able to communicate, and what is the purpose of the howl? And you've got to use information from what I'm reading to you. I don't want you copying this, pasting it into a Google search box, finding the answer, then copying the answer and then pasting it in as your own. You've got to stop doing that. That's not what I want you to do. You need to watch the video and pull the information from that reading. Now, I did not go through any of these and tell you to race each question. You automatically need to be at the point where you know that you should be doing that. So each one of these questions should be restated. And each one of these questions should have cited evidence from this text and no other text. And then you need to explain how your answer helps to prove that you are correct. And then the next assignment, it's just Quill. So let's go on the page and just make sure that that's been listed correctly. Okay, so the Quill assignment, you can click here if you want. It'll take you right to Quill, or sorry, it's going to take you right to Google Classroom. And then that assignment is right here. Okay, so this is week 3, February 8th to the 14th. I'm not sure. I'll click it, but I bet you it's going to take me to the teacher page. Okay, so I'm not going to join a class, but you would just click on my class and your assignment should pop right up for you. All right, so those are the different things that you need to have completed. I don't know what else to do to help any more of you. You're not racing the answers. You're not watching my videos, some of you. I'm not talking about all of you. you're still not punctuating and capitalizing, I don't know how else to help you. Please let me know. But you're going to get zeros and you're going to have redos. It'll go in missing until you fix that. So don't forget to use the grades icon or the grades breadcrumb or link here to help you determine that. Don't forget that on your dashboard, you can look over to the side and you'll have to-do lists up here. You'll have what's upcoming, and then you'll even have feedback here. So you're like, wait a minute, I know I did that. PowerSchool says it's missing. I bet you if you go down in here in this feedback, you look here, it'll say redo, it'll say 0. And then you can even view your grades from this section here.